Hello, Spango Downers Grove. Happy May the 4th. Yes, I'm one of those people. I know I'm usually wearing my Spango gear, but if on May the 4th you can't wear TIE Fighters, and I think the Millennium Falcon's on here somewhere, some X-Wings, a little bit of everything on your pants, and some Stormtroopers on your shirt on May the 4th, when else can you do it? I usually try and keep some of that to myself, but, you know, I was supposed to have my first Star Wars half marathon last month, and of course that got canceled. So there's always next year, but it is May the 4th. I'm doing a live workout, and again, if you have the Star Wars leggings, why not wear them, right? So I hope you guys are doing well. Such a beautiful weekend. I hope you enjoyed it outdoors. So crazy how different it was today. And I don't know about you, but today I'm feeling a little slow. I don't know if it's all the time that I spend outside over the weekend. My kids and I have the tennis courts are up near us. We all like to play tennis, and we were doing that all weekend. And we tried today, and oh gosh, it was ugly. Ever have those days where you just go out and it's like, yeah, none of it is working? So we'll see, you know, how well I'm performing tonight with this workout. But see, the whole thing is not every day is going to be your personal best. So whether you are feeling it and you are ready to take it on, or you're going, man, maybe this isn't going to be my best workout, that's okay. You bring the attitude, you bring the effort, you do what you can. All we ask from you is everything you have today. All right? And today we have 3-minute rounds. So usually that would be a boxing timer, right? But I'm playing with it a bit. I'm breaking it down into 30-second chunks. So basically we're going to have 2 minutes of strength moves and a minute of cardio each round. But I'm going to start and end with 30 seconds of cardio. So we're going to bookend with that cardio move, and then we're going to do 2 minutes of strength in the middle, have a rest, repeat it, and then go on to the next rounds, okay? So we're gonna be doing some squats and presses, we're gonna be doing some dead rows, we're gonna be doing some, so you're gonna want some light to moderate weights and some heavier weights if you have them. If you don't, whatever you have, you make it work, all right? It is almost time to get going. It's 6 o'clock right now. If you look in the comments, I put a link to a playlist. I can't play any music actually on this live, but if you want to crank your own tunes, feel free. I just put a playlist together, but anything that you need, anything that you're feeling, maybe it's the Star Wars soundtrack today. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I wouldn't put it on, but if you're feeling that, I want you to put it on, all right? So let's go ahead and get ourselves warmed up here, and I just want you to sit down into it. Just give yourself a little squat here, sit down, press into the heels, and come on up. Now I want you off the bat to pull that belly button to the spine, roll the shoulders back, lengthen out through the crown of the head. Think about spreading those toes, widen the shoes, really press the ground away with the heels on the way up. Beautiful job. One more here, come on up and give yourself a shoulder roll here. All the way up and back, and then bring them forward. Beautiful job. Now, we're going to do an arm circle with a jumping jack. So just kind of jump it in and out. If you don't want to jump it, you can step it out. Just kind of a 2-in-1 here. Watch your ceiling if it's as low as mine. And I just want you to think about getting everything loosened up here. Getting ready to move. Remember, once we start, we're going to go right into that cardio to get that heart rate up. Overall, will be about 40 minutes total with our workout today. All right, that includes the warm-up and the cool-down. All right, one more time. Give yourself a little spinal rotation here. Just keep that going with that spinal rotation. Good to see you, Veronica, Aubrey. Come, I hope that you're doing this workout tonight, right? You're not just saying hi. I know you're doing it, right? Spinal rotation. Nice job, guys. Now, I want you to go into an alternating reverse lunge. Reverse lunge, step it together. Reverse lunge, step it together. Always think about dropping the back knee down, pressing off through the front heel. Now, since we're repeating rounds today, we don't have that many unique exercises, but we're going to hit a little bit of everything. All right, so remember, we're going to repeat it. So think about how everything's feeling through your body. Maybe you're going to go a little bit heavier. You're going to go a little lighter. Think about that range of motion. Beautiful job. One more on each side. Make it even. Take the feet wide, and I just want you to come to the side, center, side, and center. Now guys, you're sitting the tailbone back, right? That knee is not coming forward. It's as if you're hinging the hips back. It's as if you're trying to find a little chair just on that one side. Sit into it and come back up. So what you want to be doing, you're still warming up through that leg, getting a nice stretch in that inner thigh. Nice job, guys. One more on each side. And now I want you to just bring those hands to the thighs. Flatten the back down. Pull the belly button to the spine. Round it up. Standing cat-cow. Flatten it down. Round it up. One more time. Now you can always choose to just keep it there. Or I almost always do this inchworm in the warm-up. I want you to come down. Hands to the ground. Come on up. Walk it out. Strong plank. Walk it back in. And roll it up and reach. 2 more times. Come on down. Take your time walking out to that strong plank. Pull the belly button to the spine. Squeeze the glutes. Bring it back in. And up. One more. Do the full one. Finish it up. Then come on up. Either give yourself a boxer shuffle, little jumping jack, whatever you need to keep that heart rate up. Nice job, guys. Whew. All right. So keep moving. Our first exercise is, again, we're starting with cardio. 30 seconds of cardio. All right, so you can either just jump it out and in. If you want a little more, we're going to make it a hopscotch jack. So out, foot up, like you're playing hopscotch. Maybe you want to reach for that heel behind you. Up to you. 30 seconds. Then weights of choice. 30 seconds, squat and press. 30 seconds, dead row. So deadlift, row, and back up. All right? Then we go back to the squat and press. We go back to that dead row, and then we finish with the hopscotch jacks. Get a minute of recovery, and do it all again. We're going to get that body going. You should be losing that breath. Should be sweating by the end of that first round. All right, you guys ready to do this? Get ready. Those weights are close by. We have those hopscotch jacks that we're going to start with. It'll be 30 seconds. Again, remember, if you don't want to jump, you step out, right? Always an option. We go in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out, up. Now remember, you don't have to do that little hopscotch. It can just be in and out or stepping out and in. But overall, we're going to be doing this 4 times today, right? So think about your range of motion. Think about how hard you're willing to work. We've got 10 seconds to go. Then we grab those weights for the squat and press. 3, 2, 1. All right, what weights do you need? All right, so now if you hear that timer, I don't know if you can hear it or not. Basically, I built in a 5-second rest. Not really a rest, but just so we're not eating into our working time as we transition. You're welcome. I wouldn't want you to lose any of that valuable 30 seconds here. Sit down into it, press up. Keep it going. We got 10 more seconds. Guys, if it gets to be too much, you can just do the squat. It's okay. Maybe you need to go heavier. Maybe you need to go lighter. Your range of motion. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, guys, dead row. 3, 2, 1, hinge, row, down, and up. Now remember, when you row, it's a back exercise. It's an arm exercise. So think about retracting the shoulder blades. Start the movement with the shoulder blade retraction, then drive those elbows up. You're keeping that neutral spine. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. 3, 2, 1, rest. Right back, not really rest, right back to that squat and press. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat and press, keep going. I'm gonna turn down that volume because I don't want you to hear it because it's gonna be a little confusing. It's really not a rest, even though they call it a rest. All right, guys, you got 15 seconds to go. We're gonna go right back into that dead row. Full body moves here, right? Heart rate up, getting warm? Hope so. Squat and press. Keep the eyes and chest up. 3, 2, 1. Hands in front. Dead row. Deadlift to row. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hinge, row, down, and up. Guys, don't forget about that deadlift where you are sending that tailbone back. reaching the chest forward, lighting up through that posterior chain. We're just pausing at the bottom, getting that row in, and then pressing in the heels, coming back up. We had just 5 more seconds. We'll put the weights down, and we'll do those hopscotch jacks. In 3, 2, 1, weights down, hopscotch jacks to finish that first round. 3, 2, 1, out and in. Woo. All right, guys, now the lower you get, the harder it's gonna be, right? Woo. Land nice and light. Woo. And for anybody who just joined, if you're thinking, is she wearing Star Wars fighters on her leggings? Why, yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. It's May the 4th. I'm gonna let my Star Wars geek show just a little bit today. 3, 2, 1, rest. 1 minute. Grab a drink. Nice job. Now, guys, that was full body. That was only 3 minutes of work. We're gonna do those same 3 minutes again, okay? I want you to use this minute. If you don't need it, you could have worked harder, right? You're earning that recovery each time. If you're anything like me, you're walking it off, thinking about grabbing that drink. We have 30 seconds left, all right? Grab a drink, get ready. Now think, same things. Hopscotch jacks, squat and press, dead row. What can you do to bump up that intensity for you this round, right? So sometimes it's heavier weight. Sometimes, guys, it's just a bigger range of motion. Maybe you've only got light weights. Maybe you want to come down lower into the squat, pause at the bottom, press into it, really press up and pull down. All right, guys, in 5 seconds, we go back into those hopscotch jacks. Round 2, 3, 2, 1, out and in. Remember, if you need that modification, you don't have to do 1 foot, or you come out and in right here. But guys, you can make it small. You can make it big. This is your workout. Remember, it may not be a personal best at 6 p.m. on a Monday after that beautiful, beautiful weekend. Keep it going. But you showed up. You brought your attitude. You brought your effort. Give it what you can today. 3, 2, 1, rest. Grab your weights. Squat and press. Shoulders back. Chest lifted. Let's go. Sit down. Press up. Keep the eyes and chest up. Now, we're lifting up, right? We're pressing up, but we're trying not to elevate the shoulders. Think about keeping that space through the neck. Shoulders never invade that ear space, right? So we're lifting up, but not elevating the shoulders. We've just got 3, 2, 1, rest, dead row, shoulders back. 3, 2, 1, hinge, row, down and up. Every time you row, if you work out with me, you get sick of this little cue I give you, but empty tin can sitting in the upper back. I want you to feel your muscles crushing that can. Feel it, hear it, find that power of those muscles to just demolish that can. 3, 2, 1, rest. Back to that squat and press. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat and press. Squat and press. Keep it going, guys. Now, these are strength moves, but that heart rate is getting up there, yeah? That's because we're working all those big muscles, right? We're working lower body and upper body at the same time. Way to go, Lisa, Elsie, Valerie, way to work. You have 6 seconds to go here. We're gonna go right back into that dead row. 3, 2, 1, get ready, shoulders back. Let's do it. Hinge, row, down and up. Now guys, neutral, stable spine. Tailbone back with that hinge lengthen out through the crown of the head. Once again, I'm gonna remind you, start with the retraction of the shoulder blades back and down, then drive the elbows up. Imagine trying to crush that empty tin can. We just have 3 more seconds, and we finish up with that hopscotch jump. 3, 2, 1, weights down. Let's go. Out, in. Whew. Guys, this is the last time you're going to see this hopscotch jump. That minute of recovery is coming. Can you give it a little more? Remember, you are earning that minute of recovery. Come on. You chose to come on here. You chose to do this workout, whether you're doing it live, whether you're doing it later. Guys, think about why you decided to do this workout. Why did you carve out this time for you? Make it worth it. Come on. 3, 2, 1. 1 minute of recovery. All for you. Roll the shoulders back. Give yourself a little spinal rotation if you need it. And grab a drink of water. Whew, so far so good? All right, guys. So, next round. Our cardio is going to be a burpee, okay? I call it a rotational snowboard burpee. So basically 3 little rotations. And it's really a thruster, all right? We're not throwing in a push-up. We're not necessarily jumping at the top. I think it's more of a rotation with a thruster. You do whatever works for you. For the lower body, we're going to do a static lunge, all right, with a bicep curl. When I say static, we're coming up and down, 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other. And then that second minute, we're going to do an alternating lunge forward, lunge and hold, press twice, and bring it back, okay? I'll take you through. We're going to start with that snowboard burpee, which will be 3, 2, 1. Take it down, out, and in. You ready to do it? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds starts right now. 1, 2, 3. Take it down, out, in. Stay low. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Jump it out. Jump it in. Back up. Up, up, up. All right, guys. Now, remember, hands can go down. You can step it out. You can step it in. If that thruster isn't working for you and you just want to do that rotation, come on. You can do that. Keep moving. Cardio. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. Right leg forward. Left leg back with a bicep curl. 3, 2, 1. Lunge and curl. So you can lunge and curl at the bottom and bring it up. Right here, all together. If that's too much to put it together, feel free to lunge and curl. That's it. Lunge and curl. Keep it going, guys. Whew. Shoulders back, chest lifted. Just 5 more seconds. We're gonna do the same thing, just switching legs. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Left leg forward, right foot back. 3, 2, 1, lunge, curl, down and up. Always make sure those front toes are pointing directly forward. You're dropping the back knee down by starting by bending the back knee, right? Don't even think about bending the front knee, guys. Once you bend the back knee, front knee will bend with it. You want to make sure you're not just bending the front knee, or else that's when we start to do this, right? Straight down, straight up. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1. Alternating lunge forward. Hold it with 2 presses. Looks like this. 3, 2, 1. Lunge, press. 2, 1. Bring it together. Other side. Find that strong lunge. 2, 1. Bring it together. Keep it going. If it gets to be too much, do one on each side. That's absolutely fine. All right, I want you to find that stability through the core, through the legs, when you do that press. Whether you do a single or a double, guys, keep it going. Usually we would switch sides here, but because we're alternating, we just go for that full minute. Woo, keep it going, keep it going. This is our last 25 seconds right here. Woo. Now guys, keep that body moving. Nice deep breaths. Woo, this isn't even cardio right now, but I don't know about you, my heart rate is up there. I hope yours is too. And guess what? We just got 8 seconds. But then we go into that rotational jump to the thruster. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, thruster. 1, 2, 3, thruster. Guys, maybe you want to pivot and you want to step it. That's absolutely fine. Find what works for you. Alternate which sides. You have 15 seconds to go. Minute of recovery is coming. My heart rate is up like crazy as I'm trying to talk through this. How about you? Come on, guys. 5 seconds to go. Earn that recovery. Give me one more good rep in there. 3, 2, 1. Woo! 1 minute, guys. All right. We're gonna do that again. Same thing, all right? Again, that rotational burpee that gets that heart rate up, it's tough. Find that attitude. What attitude are you bringing? Positive one, I hope. And if it's negative, that's okay. You can send those vibes through the screen to me, all right? But you can do this, all right? I challenge you to do this. I want you to find that range of motion. If that full range of motion is too much for you, take something else. Maybe you want to do a jack. Maybe you want to do a high knee. Whatever you need to get that heart rate up, all right? We're going to do that same lunge sequence again, where we'll have one leg back, and we'll do curls with the lunge, 30 seconds on each leg, and then a full minute of alternating lunge with either 2 presses together or 1 on each side. Then we finish up with that rotational thruster. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Hands down. Jump out, jump in. Make sure you keep that booty low. Remember, you're keeping the heart above the hips. Woo. Now, there is no shame in going slower. All right, but if you've got that quicker range of motion, go for it, guys. This is you versus you on this Monday night. You've got 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Grab your weights. Lunge with curl. In 3, 2, 1. Lunge and curl. And up, shoulders back, chest lifted. Again, guys, if putting it together is too much, feel free to lunge and curl. Maybe you need to alternate one arm at a time. Absolutely fine. I am trying to hit as many muscles as possible, right? Heart rate is up. We're gonna get that full hour's worth of work done in 40 minutes. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Make sure your feet are about hip width apart. 3, 2, 1, drop the back knee down, press off through the front heel. As you're ready, add that curl. Whew. Guys, use that breath. All right, a lot of times that heart rate gets up. All we need to do is take those nice deep breaths. Inhale, expand through the chest, fill up the belly, really take a deep exhale as well. 3, 2, 1, alternating lunge with press. 3, 2, 1, lunge and hold, press, press, and bring it together. Forward, press, press, bring it together. Remember, if it's too much, 1, 2, bring it together. Keep it going, guys. Keep the hips square to the front. You still have 35 seconds to go. I want you to think about that form. Are the front toes always pointing directly forward? Are you dropping the back knee down? Are you pressing off through that front heel? Are you keeping your core engaged? 25 seconds left. Yes, you can. Heart rate is up. And I know that you are just waiting for that rotational thruster. That's how we're ending this one, right? It'll be the last time we do it, right? It'll be the last time we go through this round. And we'll go on to our 3rd round. Well, 5th round, but 3rd unique round. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, get ready. Thruster with that rotation. In 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, down, out, in, and up. Guys, nobody is gonna hold you accountable except yourself, right? This is your choice. And that can be the tough thing about the situation we're in. We're all isolated in our own homes. Who's gonna know? It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. What do you think? What do you want for you? What do you want to accomplish? You have 5 more seconds. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Guys, there's no more thrusters, all right? We might have some mountain climbers later, just saying, but not right now. All right, so our cardio move is actually gonna be a power skip. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have that left leg forward, right foot back, and we're gonna drive the knee in, okay? If you can make it a little bigger, there's a little pop and down. If you wanna make it bigger, you can bring the knee all the way down, pop it up. It'll be 30 seconds with moving the right. At the end, we'll move the left, okay? Now, single leg deadlift. If this doesn't work for you guys, you can keep the toe down, right? It's a deadlift hinge. But if you can bring that leg up, we'll be 30 seconds right here. All right, then we're going to bring that leg back, one heavier weight for a single arm row. Then we'll go to the other side. All right, guys, get ready. Power skip on the right. 3, 2, 1, hup, hup. Your lower intensity is right here. Really press your weight into that front heel. Draw that right knee up. Can you make it bigger? Knee down, pop up. Knee down, pop up. Find what works for you guys. You have 12 seconds to go here. You'll have 5 seconds when it's done to pick up those weights. Single leg deadlift. Just kick the foot down if you need it. 3, 2, 1. I got my left leg forward, right foot back. Here we go. Single leg deadlift. Now those first few for me are always a little shakier. Now remember, you can slide that foot back if that's what you need. All right? Find that balance. Shoulders back, chest lifted. It's like going into a warrior 3. Shoulders stay back, hips and shoulders square. Just 8 more seconds here. You can put both weights into your left hand or into your right hand, or drop one. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do one weight in the right hand. Right leg goes back, and we row up and down. So this is similar to that movement that we did with that dead row, right? But single arm. This is anti-rotational, guys. So we're fighting to keep the hips and shoulders square. You're squeezing that shoulder blade back and down, driving the elbow up. Keep the core engaged. Nice long line from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Find your weights. Now it's the other leg. That comes back. 3, 2, 1. Single leg deadlift. Oh, I'm having trouble today, guys. Again, you know, I told you that today I tried a few things outside. Tried tennis, tried going for a little jog, and I'm telling you, I was not at my best today. But that's okay, all right? I spent a lot of time outside, a lot of time being active over the weekend. Today is a little more of a struggle. That's okay. 3, 2, 1, rest. Left leg back, right weight in the left arm. 3, 2, 1, drive up, control down. Now, remember, we're not falling forward. Shoulders back, chest lifted. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. Drive that elbow up and back as you retract that shoulder blade down the back. Nice job, guys. We have 10 more seconds here, and then we're going to take it into that power skip. Last time I was moving my right leg. This round I'm going to move my left. 3, 2, 1. Get set. Right foot forward, left foot back. Weight into that right heel. 3, 2, 1. Right here would be your lower intensity. You want to take the little pop. Want to make it bigger? Knee down, pop up. Knee down, pop up. What have you got here? Now those legs have been working today, guys. You got 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds, you'll get a minute of recovery before we have to do that one more time. Come on, guys, come on. Keep it moving here. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute. Whew. All right, guys. We're going to do that again. Single leg deadlift. Now, if you had a little trouble with it, know that you actually could go with just one weight. You could go with no weights. But remember to keep the hips square. All right? You want to think about sending the tailbone back, chest forward. There's a little softness to that standing leg. And come back up. Again, if the balance doesn't work, that back foot can be staggered. Just make sure you've got about 80% of the weight in that front heel. Hinge and up, focusing on that front leg. All right, so if we have the right leg forward, when we go into that row, we're going to be on the left side, okay? And once again, we're going to start with that power skip. So we just finished with the left moving. Let's have the right move. We go into that next round in 5 seconds. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1, power skip. Let's go. Can you come all the way down and up? Guys, challenge yourself. Now, maybe you think, nope, I can't do it. Have you tried? You don't know unless you try. How many times have I said in classes, if you don't fail, you don't know what your max potential is. You need to find that failure to know you hit your max. Full range, guys. Just 3 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Where's your weights? I'm gonna grab 1, all right? I'm gonna have my right foot grounded. 3, 2, 1. Single leg deadlift here. I'm gonna think about keeping that weight super close to the leg. Now, could I have it in one hand? Absolutely. So many options for you guys. Find your range. Oh man, I am sweating like crazy with this one. I hope you are too. Or maybe I just overindulged this weekend. Maybe I'm just feeling it a little too much. 3, 2, 1. That's not the case, right? You're working hard too? All right, guys, single arm row. I got that weight in my left arm. 3, 2, 1. Drive up, control down. Whew. All right, guys, hips and shoulders square. Really pull the belly button to the spine and think about pulling the ribs in towards each other. You want to make sure you're not rounding the back. It's stable, it's neutral. That neck is nice and long, creating space between the head and the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, rest, set up, weight in the left foot, single leg deadlift. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down, whew, and up. Now, this is my shakier side, it appears. All right, again, I love the single leg deadlift, but like most balance moves, there are some days when it's awesome and some when it's not. And when it's not, and I'm teaching a class live, it's a little embarrassing, all right? But guys, I'm doing everything I can to get through this. 3, 2, 1, rest. We're all human, guys, right? We have good days and bad days. Let's go. I want you to decide right here, right now, that you're gonna give it your best effort. Not the, oh, my best is not good enough. It is good enough as long as you can say you are truly giving it everything you've got right here. Hips and shoulders square. Retract that shoulder blade down. Drive that elbow up. Keep it going, guys. Just 5 more seconds to go. We go back to that power skip. Left leg forward in 3, 2, 1. Get set up. Left foot back. Right foot ready to move, or whatever one we didn't work. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Woo. I think this might be the one I already worked. But you know what? I know you guys know. You're working the one that you haven't worked twice already. Keep it going, guys. You've got 15 seconds to go. All right? We only have one more round after this. Just one more, okay? I'm not going to make it a double. I'm just going to make it one round. We are working so hard. That's all we need. 3, 2, 1, rest. Take a drink. All right. Give yourself a little spinal rotation. Only one round to go. Now, the other reason I'm only making it one round, it is all down on the ground, okay? 30 seconds of mountain climbers. Then we're gonna go in to a Frogger push-up. All right, so you know a mountain climber. Frogger push-up. You find your plank. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. It's like a plank squat. Send it back. Find the mobility in the heels. Come forward and push up. Guys, if you need to be on the knees, it's a child's pose to a push-up, but drop the chest to that invisible line between the thumbs. After 30 seconds, 1 heavier weight or 2 moderate to light, kneeling, overhead tricep extension. Then we go back to the Frogger push-up, back to the extension, back to the mountain climber. All right, guys, get ready. Last 3-minute round. In 3, 2, 1, mountain climber. Drive the knees in, guys. Now spread those fingertips nice and wide. Draw that invisible line between the thumbs. Now, we have this tendency to start to fall back or let the hips come up. Guys, you are actively pressing that ground away. If you're envisioning that invisible line between the thumbs, your chest is right over that line. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Drive the knees into the chest. That booty, apples or applesauce? Should be apples. Come on. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, guys. Frogger push-up. In 3, 2, 1, send it back. Now, for that regular push-up, your hands are a little wider than the shoulders. Make sure the elbows are pointing to the corners of the room behind you. All right, what happens a lot, keep it going guys, keep it going. What happens a lot is people try to bring the elbows out too wide and then they're elevating those shoulders, right? We don't want to elevate, we want to retract the shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1, find your weights, find your kneel, overhead tricep extension. In 3, 2, 1, drop the weights to the middle of the back and up. You're finding that stretch through the triceps. You're finding that control. Your shoulders are over the hips. Your ears are over the shoulders. Keep it going, guys. What I don't want to see is this. All right, lengthen out through the crown of the head. Try not to stress out the traps here. Focus on the back of the upper arm. 3, 2, 1, weights down. Back to that Frogger push-up. 3, 2, 1, here's the modification. Still, chest to the thumbs, knees are down, child's pose. I want you to get that mobility through the hips. We're working the chest. All right, we got that upper body going on. Shoulder stability, but I want that hip mobility. Whether you're going into that Frogger from the plank or whether you're going into the child's pose. Find your range of motion. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, get ready. Overhead tricep extension. In 3, 2, 1. See how far down you can bring those weights, right? You're keeping the biceps close to the ears, but you want to make sure you're not just stepping and coming up. You want to get the biggest stretch through that muscle that you can and bring it back up. Find that extension, lengthen the muscle. Make it work here. All right, we've got 5 more seconds. We're going to finish with that mountain climber. 3, 2, 1. Find your plank. Find that mountain climber. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Drive those knees in, guys. Make sure you're keeping that neck nice and long. This is our last 20 seconds of work here. Last 20 seconds. After this, I'm stretching you out, and don't you press stop after this. Finish the stretch. It'll be short. All right, keep it going. 10 seconds, guys. Remember, these last ones, when it hurts, when it burns, you are making a choice to get stronger. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, find that child's pose right here. Woo. Forehead to the mat. Reach those fingertips out. Breathe. Man, oh man. Really, that was only, if you take the warm-up out, that was only 30 minutes of work. I hope you feel like that was a well-spent 30 minutes. All right, guys, so come on up into that tabletop position. Spread the fingertips nice and wide, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's do a few cat-cow stretches. As you inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward, lift the tailbone, let the shoulder blades relax down the back. Exhale, pull the belly button to the spine, drop the head, drop the tailbone. Again, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. I want you to just continue using your own breath here. Connect your breath to your movement. Should feel really good. Maybe you want to take it off the rails, rolling through the shoulders, through the hips. Do what feels good for you here. Beautiful job, guys. All right. Come to that neutral spine. All I want you to do is come on up, walk the hands in and roll it up. So here, we're gonna grab that right shoelace. If you need to hold on to something in the room, feel free. All right, knee down, hips forward, chest lifted. Really focus on getting an opening through that right quad here. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. If you don't feel it, the muscle isn't stretching. That's why you always wanna think knee down, hips forward, chest lifted. Nice deep breath. Send the breath to that muscle. Beautiful job. Release the shoelace. That right foot comes in front. Sit the tailbone back. We're taking a bend into the left knee, hands to the left thigh. Shoulders back. Reach the chest forward. You can flex the toes towards the face. Shine the face towards the toe. And if you'd like to make it dynamic, keep it moving. You can point the toe and flex it. Breathe through it. Feel that stretch up the back of that right leg. Nice job, guys. Think of this as the well-deserved break for those muscles that worked so hard here. All right, bring that right foot in, bring it up. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Grab that left shoelace, knee down, hips forward, chest lifted. Really open through that quad. Beautiful job. Really lengthen out through the crown of the head. So proud of you for making it all the way through. Again, doing a workout in the evening sometimes can be a challenge, right? Bring that foot in the front. I always say never miss a Monday, and most of the time I work out earlier on Mondays, but I like having this evening class to give you guys an option. If you have to miss it earlier, you can do it later as well. Flex the foot, point the foot. Guys, we've got still pretty much a whole month of this staying at home. Don't let it get you down. We all have our good days and bad days, but make sure you schedule in those workouts for you, whether it's with me, whether it's one of the other amazing instructors at Spanga. Check the schedule. Make sure you get those workouts in for you. You'll never regret it. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Pull the belly button to the spine. Give yourself a nice big hug. Wrap the palms to the back of the shoulders. Again, open it up. And give yourself that hug, opposite arm on top. Beautiful job. Hands to the thighs. That standing cat-cow. Flatten the back down. Pull the belly button to the spine. Round it up. One more time. Flatten it down. And round it up. I just want you to finish by giving yourself a little spinal rotation. A little pat on the back. Thank you guys so much for taking that time to work out with me today. Downers Grove, 6 p.m. on Mondays until we're back in the studio. Can't wait to see you all back in the studio. Guys, feel free to comment below if you have any questions. We'll get the link out there if you want to make any donations for the classes. Those are always never expected, but always appreciated. Guys, if you have comments for me, if you have suggestions for workouts, something you'd like to see, comment below. I always comment back. Friend me on Facebook. We can have a chat on the side, all right? So guys, last thing, I promise this is the only time I will say this all year. May the 4th be with you. Have a good one.